It is springtime here in the Willamette Valley. Jason, this has to be one of the greatest times at Stoller Family Estate.
Other than harvest, this is my favorite time of year, absolutely.
I mean, it all feels new.
Yeah.
Very spring-like, right?
Springing forth from the depths of winter, you're right.
So last time we were out here in the vineyard with you, we were tying these down, and now we have bud break. So tell me about this process that's happening. How beautiful.
Yeah, how wonderful this is. This marks the moment in the year where we kind of start our clocks in the vineyard. From this moment, we look forward to bloom and then harvest, and there's a lot that goes on, but right now the clock starts and things start moving. Last time you were out in the vineyard, we were tying these canes down. That was a race against time to get all these woody canes tied down before these buds broke. And when I say broke, break out of their sleep of the winter. Here they are springing forward with their beautiful green leaves pulling away. If we tie down when these are out, these can break off and you lose your crop.
Now, as you're seeing these buds break, what are we learning from them about the vintage that it'll eventually become?
If we see good elongation and growth, we know that we're not going to have the trouble with things that like little miniature or invisible mites, bud mites or rust mites that could exist in there. We've gone through and scouted for that pest that exists in the vineyard sometimes to see if they would be eating and stunting these shoots. We're out right now in some sections of the vineyard protecting the plants with our organic sprays, as well as our weed control. Those organic sprays kind of keep those mite populations at bay so that we end up with a decent crop in the fall.
So what's going on behind us, Jason?
As part of our sustainability efforts and our B Corp certification, we're also certified sustainable by an Oregon-based group called LIVE, Low Input Viticulture Enology. It basically certifies vineyards and wineries sustainable for our state. And as part of that, we're trying to get rid of herbicides here. We bought a machine called a power harrow, and we're operating that right now. So we're just using this to get rid of herbicides in our vineyard as part of our commitment to sustainability here at Stoller.
So what else is happening around the vineyard in spring? We see a lot of growth.
Yeah, so we try to preserve and protect all these flowering species, whether some would call them weeds. We like a lot of flowers. There's mushrooms in the vineyard right now. There's a lot of life coming forth out of the floor. Those flowering plants kind of generate an attractant for beneficial insects to come in. Those also help with the populations of those rust mites and bud mites by eating them and keeping them down. Flowers attract good bugs. Good bugs eat the bad bugs, and there's a balance, an ecology.
Now we are seeing the buds break. Life has emerged here at Stoller Family Estate. What can we look forward to now?
So that rapid shoot growth, we're going to see that go on for the next month or so. We'll be pulling leaves and managing the crop and doing some shoot positioning hopefully next time you're out here. We've got these wires in the trellis that will be positioning and catching those shoots as they grow. It's time to crack a glass of wine.
I think you're right.
Yeah.